Okay, we finally got mage nerfs. It's just one card, and it went up by 1 mana. The card is still good. Sif Mage is never going away, is it?
True mages master all magic.
This has to be one of the most divisive decks in Hearthstone right now, and today we're just gonna jump right into it. So like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we are talking about Sif Mage, but I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of a different list. Now, the game clips coming up ahead do have the pre-nerf Inquisitive Creation that was sitting at 4 mana, but this deck is still really good, and I wanted to showcase some of the possibilities that this deck actually has, because this deck kind of changed a couple people's opinions on the card Volume Up versus Stargazing. Now, instead of running a Volume Up, which becomes very clunky and sometimes you can't really get this card out of your hand because you have too many cards in your hand, you now can run Stargazing for 2 mana, and the whole reason why we're running this card is because the only arcane spell naturally in the deck is going to be the Wisdom of Norgannons. So you will guaranteed draw this card, and if you've done your job as a spell school mage, then you're gonna have most likely this card sitting at 1 or 0 mana. So this could be a 2 mana draw 4, a 3 mana draw 4, but as long as you play it in the same turn that you've drawn it, you will cast it twice thanks to the Stargazing. So that's the reason why Maxi Bon on Twitch has decided to go with a bit of a different take on the deck, going for more early game pressure, going for as much tempo as you can so you can really get that chip damage with the minions, so that way the Sif combo is not 100% dependent on doing like the full 30 damage OTK, but now that you're always pressuring minions and you're getting a lot of that chip damage in, you can just fight for tempo and then do like a smaller combo in order to end the game. Very similar to Nature Shaman if you guys have seen my Nature Shaman videos. But more importantly, I have no idea why Sif Mages are not running this card, because the whole reason why Maxi created this deck was to try and make a Sif Mage that was good into the mirror. Now, I didn't necessarily have like the greatest win rate in the mirror because I just couldn't draw Sif. That's just usually how this kind of thing happens, where they draw the combo card and I don't. But Solid Alibi can buy you some much needed turns, and people are actually starting to run this card again after the nerf of Inquisitive Creation. So there might be a possibility that this deck can change up a little bit, but we still got the Viper in order to be good against the meta game of Cosmic Keyboards, Ignis weapons, as well as Warrior weapons, and maybe even like Demon Hunter Rogue weapons as well, depending on the meta that you're going up against. But Viper is still a very good card to run naturally in the deck, but maybe if Viper doesn't find its way anymore, you just put in a second Alibi, and it could work fairly decently. However, I still think that Viper is a great card, so just, you know, keep it in your deck until the weapon meta starts to go down a little bit. But other than that, there's not that many changes to the list, except for one other card that I feel like should be getting played a little bit more, which is Meddlesome Servant from the Titans mini set. And honestly, I completely forgot that this card was a thing, but it makes sense with this deck and what it's trying to do, because you're not trying to generate a bunch of random resources. That's the main difference with this deck. Like, we don't even run Infinitize the Maxitude. It's not even in the deck anymore, so this deck is a lot less dependent on randomly generating cards that stall the game for a little bit longer. This deck is really trying to end the game as quickly as possible, and Maxi actually put it very well. He made this in the style of a wild deck, where it's just trying to do its game plan and focus on drawing the deck, playing minions, and doing the combo. And when you put it in that perspective, it really does make sense on why there are so many card draw tools and less random generation tools, because you're just trying to end the game. That's the whole point of this deck. So without the inclusion of the Infinitize the Maxitude, your only real ways of generating cards are going to be your Prismatic Elemental, as well as the Discovery of Magics. So just makes sense in that aspect in order to just generate the right cards. But one thing that should be known about the changes to Mage is that Discovery of Magic actually works a little bit different after the patch. And to be honest, I didn't even realize this was a change until I saw this tweet from Zeddy, so I might as well like it to make sure that he knows that I saw it. But Discovery of Magic will now always offer 3 Discover options when played, which means if you've played enough spell schools that only 1 or 2 remain, it will fill up the discoveries with the random spells from the same spell schools. So case in point, if you've played every single spell school except for Holy, then that means that Discovery of Magic will find you 3 holy cards. So they nerfed Sif Mage and then buffed it at the same time? Like, I don't really understand the point of this nerf, because I thought the whole point of Discovery of Magic was that it was good as you were building up the combo, but then after the combo's been built up, you get less consistent discoveries in order to make it a little bit worse, so that way it's not just insanely powerful. But with the nerf to Creation being 5 mana, it does kind of slow things down a little bit, and there are some turn thresholds that that aren't going to be met anymore. Like if your opponent does a turn 4 combo with the Naga Demon Hunter combo and you've already used your coin as a mage, suddenly you can't coin into creation for 5 mana in order to get rid of that board. So there are some situations to where the creation nerf really does matter, but the discovery of magic buff just really doesn't make sense to me if the point was trying to make this deck a little bit weaker. Like maybe you could argue this wasn't how the card was supposed to work in the beginning, but overall I thought it was fine. But regardless, one other card that we don't play in this deck that actually might have some potential is the Void Scripture. The whole reason why this card is really powerful is because not just because you can get the value from casting a random copy of it immediately for 2 mana, but this card works very well and very annoyingly with secrets. One of the next videos coming up in the next couple of days where I talk about Excavate Mage, you will hear me rant about random secrets and how they are the worst thing in Hearthstone, and it's not even close. So don't even argue with me on this one. Random secrets are the worst thing in Hearthstone, and there is no changing my mind on that. But regardless, if you want to play a Sif Mage deck that is less about the random bullshit and more about just getting to the end of the game as quickly as possible by comboing your opponent or early game tempo in order to get that necessary chip damage, then this might be the deck for you in order to make Sif less about the discovery and more about the spell damage. And don't forget, if you do enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel in order to be notified about any of our future updates. A huge shout out to all of our patrons over at patreon.com/ClarkHellScream, to where you can get deck optimizations, coaching, as well as shout outs in future videos. So if you'd like to support the content and get extra perks and bonuses for doing such, go ahead and check out the links in the description below. But thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck intro, and we'll see you for the next video. Oh, hey, we're both playing Sarad, but he's actually got the cooler, You know what? No, I like my portrait more. Like, this is kind of cooler because I like Darby, but like aside from that. Okay, so I don't keep Stargazing. I just keep the Prismatic and I just keep the 1-drops. So just keep minions. Keep minions, keep keyboard, keep Cold Case. We know how this deck works. Hey, look at that. Look at how perfect this is. I did it. I win the game now, right? I just won the game, bro.
One dose solves any problem.
Boom, boom, boom. Can save the Prismatic Elemental for later.
Prepare yourself for the beat drop.
Just use more.
Okay. Make this trade. If he pings, that wastes his turn. We're coining Cold Case every single time. He might gain more armor, but we have the immediate board impact. We did it. We can all go home now. If you also do it, then hacks. Then you're a lucky high roller and you don't deserve it. Maybe I am supposed to keep Stargazing. In fact, let me take a look at the Stargazing list on HS Replay. Might give me some insight. That is the volume up list. The Stargazing list has 500 less games, but it has almost a full point percentage higher. Stargazing is like the 4th worst mulligan card, apparently, but drawn win rate is actually number 4 top. Played win rate, it's like in the middle somewhere. Okay, yep, he did the thing. First things first, I guess. So we gotta play Tram. We can probably play this. I haven't played enough spells yet. Guess we start with this, see if we find Whirlpool. Nah, it's gotta be this. Summons a 3/3, keeps this alive. Can push face. Play this later. I would actually use this to draw 2 from the deck, so boom, boom, boom. This will go down to 2 after I play the Fell card. I can actually also play the Elemental too, so it's just gonna be all of these. Yeah, I see why this deck is called aggressive. Because you just tempo the minions. What? Okay, he missed. Let's go. Stargazing, that'll be good for later. Maybe I discover it first instead of playing this. Lightning reflexes with nature? Yo. Turn the tides, let's go. Oh my god, can you imagine if we could fit a bio? It's probably unnecessary though. Just better take the AoE.
Techno magic.
Is not running Elemental Inspiration an issue, though? What do I think about triple Unholy packaged with Plague? Triple Unholy Death Knight seems to be performing very terribly. Because you can't really aggro down your opponent, and you don't stick minions in order for Grey Strength to work. So it's like, I would not recommend it. I would say that regular Plague DK with double Unholy, 1 Frost is actually way better than triple Unholy. Ah, damn. Okay, well. Tram me, dude.
More food for the master.
Okay, so I can go for the draw 4. I don't think I have to worry about dying anytime soon. The Elemental Inspiration is the only thing I'm really worried about. And I technically have kind of a way to deal with it. Because this into this does deal 5. So I gotta hold on to this for the right time. So he played double Norganon, but for 5 mana. Alright, so I've got a really powerful turn here. And I have Sif. I'm gonna mill a card. But it's fine. It's got 1 bolt. So Sif only has 2 spells on it. My Sif has +6. So that's 6, 12, 15. If I can make it to turn 10, we're fine. Is this Chester's voice? No. This is, a guy named Brass. Wait, hold on. What's this guy? Is this actual got vocals? No, this is, that scream is like Chester's voice? This is Genesis by Polyphia, unless you're talking about the song that played beforehand. Before that? Okay, let's take a look. Seven to 3 spells just ends it, right? 6 damage. Puts him to 17. Plus 20. Okay, yeah, we got 21. We are fine. Oh, shit. Okay, might need to search for Alibi. Oh, please don't mill it. Okay, wait, I have board. Wait. So 7, 10, 20, 27. 27 plus 6, that's not enough. Wait, 33.
Let's think this through.
That's enough, right? That's actually exact. 6 plus 27? Yes, that's enough. Oh my god. Let me just make sure I'm not fucking this up, because last time I fucked it up. 7 plus 10s. That is lethal.
True mages master all magic.
Woo! Very much exact. The last time I did this, I was 1 damage off, so that's why I was double, triple, quadruple checking. 24 hours. How's everyone? How is everybody? How is your day been? Oh my god, that jump! It takes 23 hours for Hearthstone to break someone to force them to play Mage. I wonder how much time it'll take for Paladin. For full transparency, the only reason I'm playing this deck is because it's a new way of playing Sif Mage. And honestly, finals, I might be able to turn this into a video. But we're trying this out to see how good just going all in on Sif can really work out. Because, like, running the tram mechanics, really good. Tram mechanic, insane. Oh, wait a minute. He switched Paladin decks. Alright. So we got Barrel of Sludge, Heat Wave to deal with a big board. It might just be Discovery of Magic, but... Boogie down, of course. You know, if you think about it, reverb is just literally getting me the minion. Gimme. Plays a shadow card. Why not? Easiest taunt minion of my life. You're going to eat this paladin like a snack, I feel like. Oh, let's hope so. Let's hope so. I was wondering if it was Heatwave clear, but no. So for Kel'Thuz's Boogie Down, could someone please tell me why Boogie Down's a holy card? I don't think I quite understand why. Okay, that's fine. Go! How does your boy always do this to himself? No way we lose with this hand. I found the way. I found the fucking way. I need 3 damage. There is just so good. There is just so good, but I fucked up because I'm an idiot. He's literally, dude, he's literally going to fucking kill me now. Because he's just gonna have the +10/+10. I hate Paladin so much. I hate Paladin so much. I fucked up, I know, but I hate Paladin so fucking much. I hate Paladin so goddamn much. Oh my god, I hate everything. I can still win, but oh my fucking god. Yeah, he's just playing the Unga Bunga version. Find me a way. That is finding me a fucking way, bro. Uther did nothing wrong here. Yeah, he did everything wrong. He existed to begin with. This Paladin deck exists. Therefore, I have a problem. But one keeper's strength gone. He needs to have a buff plus another keeper's strength in order for this to be good enough. I'm sad Sludge Warlock combo deck isn't good. Yeah, I kind of agree. It makes me sad. Shit. Okay, that's kind of huge. Reverb off the top. So 10 plus 16. If the board survives and he doesn't summon a taunt, I win.
The light dims, but we
Our stories tragic, our redemption divine.
Don't give it to this one. Actually, it doesn't even matter. That's still GG. That's still GG. Even though I done goofed. Even though I done goofed. It is still GG. Did I deserve this game? Absolutely not, but I still took it. I might need to keep climbing with this deck. Yeah, dude, Maxi cooked this list. It's actually insane. Let's go, rank 33, bro. These clueless paladins. I'm glad that I switched decks, because isn't this deck supposed to be good against paladin? I don't think I want Viper in this matchup, so I'll go ahead and get rid of these guys and just focus on tempo. The whole class relies on a high roll location. Yeah, it really does. And even then, it sometimes doesn't feel like it's good enough. Yeah, I guess we just always tram here. Annoying, but manageable. I could just play the barrel. Is it barrel or is it ping? I'm definitely coining out the salesman, but what do I do here? It's just a simple ping, right? Because I can get 2/2s. Or maybe he plays, like, Katori, and then I can knock out Katori. It's better for the discount? I mean, I don't think the discount is what's important right now. I feel like it's, like, saving threats for when we need them. So I think I agree with the ping. We just get to remove more later is the way that I'm seeing this. Because if I can like commit the keyboard here and then top deck like obviously the cold case, then hell yeah. Damn, really?
Reporting for duty.
That's your whole play. Well, that's a W right there if I've seen one. So now we've got Prismatic into Sludge if we need it. If he buffs this, it's fine. He's got to do something. And if he's trading, he's already lost.
A red sun rises.
This one goes out to all the psychedelic travelers. Only 4 mana spent on spells.
Bask in my radiance.
Animate Dead. Bring it back more snake oils. At the same time, Wandering Monster is really freaking good. The game really wants me to pick Animate Dead for some reason. But Light It Burns is just such good removal. Animate Dead is also a shadow spell? Yeah, but this is a holy card.
Just use more.
Just hit him. I'm not really under any threat here. Dark coming in with a song request. What are we listening to? Oh, fuck. I forgot about Prismatic Beam. Oh, I completely forgot about Prismatic Beam.
Sing along. You know the words.
Wait, is this a cover of ABBA?
Reporting for duty.
This is a cover of ABBA by what appears to be a German band? Or a German band? Alright, it's coming up next. Completely forgot about the secret. I mean, that's the thing about secrets, man. You don't know which one it is until it's too late. It's a bitch, ain't it? Dude, this feels insane. Another Prismatic Beam. That is your whole turn, bro. That was your whole turn. That was just your turn. Give me some draw.
For the master.
Play a minion so I can play the Light It Burns. Because I still need more more removal. Countess next? Yeah, he didn't play Order in the Court. Oh my god, that's his whole turn. I haven't played a fire card yet. That's lethal. Yep. It's 2 over. This deck doesn't run healing. Dude, I am liking this deck. I'm actually really liking this version of the deck. It feels very streamlined, and you don't have a bunch of clunky cards. Like, it's just kill them.
For duty.
Just kill them. That's all that matters. Just kill them. Ah, Keeper Strength. This one's actually a fun as opposed to the old Sif list. I would argue that the old Sif list was probably more fun. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you have a lot more Discover, which means you have a lot more random outs, which means you have more ways of coming back from losses, and that seems more fun. But this is a lot more streamlined and less of a headache. So maybe it's easier, therefore it's fun for other people. But this actually feels like a really easy way of playing Sif Mage. Just tempo minions, man.